Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode of gaming. Today we are in the dungeon, about to exit the dungeon and see what's happening outside. Outside we can see that the sun is rising from whichever direction that is, and it looks beautiful. So the first things we need to do is decide what to do today, and for that we need to open inventory. So I open inventory and I see a few unnecessary items that I need to put in chest. So let's do exactly that. Here is our trusty chest waiting for us to put items into it. So let's put a few cobblestone stacks, leave one for construction, and the rest of the sandstone and silver sand can go into the chest. This is good. Cobblestone stair is also not necessary. That's nice. But now that I think about it, maybe today is the day that we can do something different. So to do that, the sun has just risen from the horizon. What we can begin doing is, let's go on exploration. And for that, we will just be putting a few cobblestone blocks wherever we go, so we can backtrack our steps. So let's see. This looks fine. Let's align with the column somehow, at least for the majority. Like at least for the major part, I think it's aligned. And now we can just go farther into the horizon. I think we should put this a bit higher. Very good. Let me turn around, and this is exactly what I will be doing. Just put a few blocks here and there and go exploring. You may be asking, wait, but what are you doing? What is your purpose right here? And to that I will answer, it's rather simple. What I want to do today is to find some trees which are better than your normal bushes. Wait, look at this. This is like an oasis or something. This was a complete desert, and in the middle of the desert we have found oasis of water. So if you were very thirsty while exploring, you could take a drink if the water is not salty, and maybe even cool yourself off. And these bushes, what are they? These are dry shrubs, so I'm not sure. Do they give anything? No, does not seem like they do. So we will leave them be. Oh, this is an even bigger oasis that I can see. It's a bit problematic because I am kind of ruining the environment by putting all those cobblestone blocks all over the place. But it's a pretty important thing for me to find some trees, so I have to do it. So maybe I should make a promise that when I find trees and I backtrack my steps, I will remove all of the cobblestones that I have placed. I think that would be a good thing to do. Oh, look at that. We have a change of scenery. We can see grasslands appearing in the distance, and there is a few floating blocks over here, as you can see in the sky. That is rather weird. Oops, I put a cobblestone block in front of my face. that's not the best. And we have dropped into the pit, how do you call it? So I will make this one much more higher than the rest of the cobblestone blocks that I have placed. Wow, look, that looks rather amazing. All these hills and all sorts of other stuff. It looks very fancy, I would say, and I kinda am very grateful to be able to explore it, because it just looks amazing. Look how high that hill is. That is like 50 blocks up or something like that, or somewhere around that. And do I see trees in the distance? That is the question. I think those are trees, but maybe they are just bushes. We have to check it out closely. We have to inspect it. We really need to approach it, because to me right now it looks like it's a bush because it's very low to the ground. But let's see. Where is it? Okay, we have some leaves. It's a bush. Oh no. Oh no. So all this traveling, but unfortunately we still did not find anything to help our exploration. No, that's not what I meant. I meant to help with the wood problem, because having bushes is fine, but it's getting annoying, because I want to have... Oh yes, I found it. I just turned my head to the side, and I just found a entire forest of it must be birch tree, I think. So let me just quickly approach it and see if I am correct. Oh, this is going to be fun. All I need to do is just get a few saplings from those, so I can go back and do my own thing, like plant the saplings. So are those birch trees or what are they? These are mixed trees. It's all sorts of trees over here. It is aspen tree. Oh, that's fancy. That's rather fancy. Aspen tree sounds... and it looks very nice. It's like some very... oh, and it's so tall. I have to climb up very high to harvest the entire tree. And now the leaves are disappearing, so I can collect the saplings that will fall to the ground. One of the saplings fell right here on the other tree, and the rest of them got to the ground, I think. Oh, there's a few more on the tree. Here's 1 and 2. Maybe there is some more. Oh, look at this. There is like... wait. That was funny. Let me just gather the rest of it. Here's one more in the ground. So it's like the tree trunk, you could say. Look at this. It's like someone put a log bench on the ground to relax. Here you can sit and eat your food and look at the trees, maybe take a nap if you had a sleeping bag with yourself. Wow, that's kind of interesting. But enough chit-chatting. What I need to do is head back very quickly, because the sun is setting, as you can see, and I will not be able to see where I am going, where I have put my cobblestones. So let's quickly go back to our path of cobblestones. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I wanted to really mine it. I wanted to dig those cobblestones back, because I don't want to litter the environment with all sorts of things that look out of place. So that's what I will do. It's kind of bothersome to do it in the water, because you move slowly already, and then you have to approach these cobblestones and then stand in the water and remove them. So it's not the best, but also I think this is the last lake that we have came upon, and the rest of them are just small tiny ponds, like the pond, the small body of water is what I meant. These are easy to remove because I have put only one cobblestone each on each landmark, but this is more like a column made of like 6 or 7 cobblestone blocks, so that took me a bit longer, and the sun is really setting very quickly. We need to make haste towards our base, so we do not get caught in the middle of the darkness with no lighting around us. I need to hurry up. This is, I think, this is still gonna take me quite some time, because we are still ways away from our base. I do not even see the column, and we have to cross this lake or pond in the darkness. Oh no, that is scary. I also have to remove the cobblestone underwater, so that is quite an experience. And as you can see, the sun has completely set. I can only see some bright red sky in the horizon, but the sun basically said goodbye for the day, and we have to make do with the moon in the sky now. So the only ambient lighting that we get is from the moon. I could carry a torch and put a few torches here and there, but reality is it would probably not help us much. So I will not bother. On the outside, under the night sky, it's not so bad, because the moonlight seems to be providing us with some minimal lightning, so we can see where we are going and what we are doing. And in the distance, I can already see our column that we have put as a landmark to find our village. Just a few more cobblestones and we will be ready, and we will be back in our village. Oh, that's very nice. I can already see the lights of our village in the distance. That looks so comfy and nice looking and rather romantic, because the lights are shining in the darkness on the beach. Its warm orange glow looks really nice and comforting. Oh, there are a lot of bushes. I almost forgot that I have planted so many right next to each other. So the things that we did the entire expedition for is now in my hands, which are aspen tree sapling. Now we have to make sure we plant it in a proper place so we do not miss it, and make sure that we see when it grows up. So maybe we can put one over here, one over here, and another one here. And this will be the beginning of our normal tree farm. And I still think that I will keep some bushes for aesthetic purposes, for the desert to not be so harsh and deserty. I want it to be a bit more green and nice looking. So that's about it. I have done the expedition. Now I guess I can open my inventory and see. Let's open the chest. Okay, we have a bunch of things, so let's firstly make some sticks. I kinda need sticks because I'll have to make some pickaxes. As you can see, I almost ran out. We need to make a few more, not even a few, I would say 6 to 8 more pickaxes. So let's start making them. I don't know how many I made. I will just go by my feeling. Maybe this is enough, maybe it's not. I will put the saplings on the ground for now. Okay, maybe one more pickaxe. This will be enough. This will be enough for me. Let's stash the unnecessary items. Oh, and I have 11 aspen tree. So, let's shift click. Cobblestone and sticks. Oh, look at that. Aspen wood planks. Oh my, that looks so beautiful. It's like I don't know what, but it looks so amazing. And it fits in so well with the desert. Wow. I like it. I really like it. I think it was a good choice to gather the aspen tree saplings, because this will be really fitting in the desert beach house setting. And my axe has just broken, so I need to make a new one. Do not worry, we have sticks now, so we can make it. Very good. I'm happy with the turn of events for today. So in preparation for tomorrow, I guess we can check the situation in the mine. Let's calculate how many hallways we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11 hallways we have already made. And okay, what's the goal for me? I think we can start making the stairs. I think this is about the time that we make the stairs. But the question is, how do we start with that? And the answer is, I do not know for sure. But we can do something rather simple. Okay, I think I know how. We do about the same thing as we did before, but better. No, wait. It's not better, it's a completely different thing. So, what we do is, what if I just do it like that? I start digging like this. Digging like this to the ground. I mean, deeper into the mine, into the dungeon. Let's see, would that work or not? We will need quite a lot of torches though. That is for certain. I mean, will this work? I am not entirely sure. Yeah, I think it would work. To be honest, I have a nice idea in mind, but that will be for the next episode. So let's do that. Let's meet tomorrow and we will think about it together.